One of the most fatal pandemics in history that claimed life of perhaps one-third of Europe's 14th century population was the bubonic plague. This plague was caused by the bacterium Yersinia Pestis. Due to different theories about the immediate origin of the plague, several beliefs emerged, as some believed it evolved in China, while others believed it evolved in the Middle East. Nonetheless, the pandemic was reportedly first introduced to Europe during the siege of the Genoese trading port of Kaffa in Crimea by the Golden Horde army of Janibeg in 1347. Record shows that it was most likely carried by infected fleas living on black rats that traveled on Genoese ships, thereby spreading through the Mediterranean basin all the way to Europe. The disease also struck various regions in the Middle East and North Africa. One of the reasons for the vast spread of the plague is that hygiene had not yet been recognized, and streets were usually dirty and unhygienic. Human and animal parasites were roaming all over the streets, facilitating the spread of transmissible diseases. Secondly, there was unfavorable weather that decimated plague-infected rodent populations, forcing their prey onto alternative hosts. Panic engulfed the whole population as each day more people got infected. This infection would cause the victim to experience fever and vomiting of blood. Reta bulbs would start to form in the groin, neck, and armpits. Bulbs sometimes grew large to the size of an egg or that of an apple. They could ooze pus and bleed when open. Most people lost their lives within a week. Although there was no effective medication, the physician would rely on their know-how to try to treat the disease with unsophisticated techniques such as bloodletting and boil lancing, practices that were dangerous as well as unsanitary. Superstitious practices such as burning aromatic herbs and bathing in rose water or vinegar were also part of the treatment. Doctors attending to the victims had their safety enhanced first by covering themselves from the head to toe and wear a mask with a long bird-like beak. Although the long bird-like beak was a misconception about the very nature of the dangerous disease, the eccentric headpiece served as a kind of primitive gas mask and protected the wearer from the foul odors associated with the plague. With the rising death toll and serious depopulation, the government implemented some protective measures and began to lock those who had symptoms of the disease in their homes, often more than a month. The neighboring regions were also placed under quarantine. With the quarantine and some hygienic measures that were put in place, the spread of the disease slowed and stopped, although it did not end completely until in the early 18th century. The horrific effect left on the memories of the people made them depict the plague with the symbol of a skeleton on horseback with scythe indiscriminately cutting down people in their prime, and named it the Grim Reaper. For more historical content, please subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment down below. Thanks for watching.